wanted to make a quick video on the new Delta 2 that EcoFlow just released. I am really excited about this power station because it's, from what I've seen so far about it, it's the best middle ground option for a power station. So when it comes to portable power stations, there are multiple brands and manufacturers out there. The top three that I have been most interested in is Bluetti, EcoFlow, and Jackery. And then there are some other brands out there that are good as well, but there's a lot of rebranding and knockoff brands and no-name brands. The ones that are most well-known are those three, Bluetti, EcoFlow, and Jackery. Now, I haven't had any experience with Jackery, but I've seen their products and I've seen other reviews of the Jackery power stations, and they seem to be a pretty good company, reliable, a good overall power station. They just never have seemed to fit my needs and my budget for what I want in a power station. Which then comes EcoFlow and Bluetti, and by no means are they like drastically cheaper. EcoFlow and Bluetti just seem to be able to cater to the needs, to my needs a little bit better. Anyways, so if you pull up Bluetti's website, you go and look at what power stations they have available. They've got the new EB3A power station that just came out, which I have. And it's a good option for a small 600 watt, small battery power station. And then they do have the EB55, which is 700 watts, a little bit larger battery. And that's on the low end of what they offer right now. They do have the EB70S, 800 watts, a little bit larger battery, 716 watt hours. But you can't really power a whole lot under 600 to 800 watts. I mean, if you have a power station for that, you're mainly going to be using it to power a drone, your phone, cameras, computers, little devices like that. But if you want to take it camping and use other larger appliances, like maybe you want to use an electric skillet or an air conditioner or microwave or other things like that. And these small guys, the EB3A, the 70S, the 55, they're just not strong enough to be able to do that. So if you want something from Bluetti, that can power larger appliances, the next step up jumps clear up to 2,000 watts. So you've got the AC200P and the AC200 Max. This is just a refreshed version of the AC200P. And they're both about 2,000 watt hour batteries, and they're both about 2,200 watts, 2,000 and 2,200 watts of inverter size. So that's a massive leap between 600 to 800 on the low end, clear up to 2,000. It would be nice to see something like around 12 to 1,400 watts of inverter size, because with that you could then run a microwave or a small window air conditioner unit or other things like that. Anyway, so this is why I'm super excited for EcoFlow, because they just released the Delta 2. It's $1,000 for this unit. It's got 1,800 watt power output from the inverter rated, and it's got 1,000 watt hour capacity. Now, the biggest deterrent that has kept me from pursuing EcoFlow products more is the fact that they have been using different battery chemistry. Just as a comparison, I actually bought the first Delta from EcoFlow. It was like $1,200 to $1,300 when I bought it. But they use NCM battery chemistry, which is rated for like 700 cycles, down to like 60%. And that's kind of been EcoFlow's main focus, using NCM batteries. Now, I realize 700 cycles would still last you a long time, but when you compare it to lithium iron phosphate and you can get a couple thousand cycles out of the power station, then naturally I'm drawn to something that's going to give me more bang for my buck, which in the past, EcoFlow has always been focused on NCM batteries, while Bluetti has always used lithium iron phosphate batteries, which have the few thousand cycle range of use. Anyways, so the reason I'm so excited for the Delta 2 is because for the first time they're now offering, at least the first time that I'm aware of, they're now offering lithium iron phosphate in their batteries. So they're claiming 6 times longer than typical, which is typical for them. Bluetti has been using lithium iron phosphate batteries in their power stations for a long time now. Anyway, so I'm thrilled for the Delta 2 from EcoFlow, because now they have a battery that's gonna last for a long time, lithium iron phosphate, and it has the ability to power devices up to 1800 watts, which is a very large inverter size. It would run an electric skillet, microwave, most any appliance that you would need. In fact, they claim it will power 90% of appliances. It also has fast charging, so you can charge the unit via AC power in 50 minutes up to 80%. It also comes with expandable battery storage, so you can buy an extra battery for $800, or the max battery, which triples the capacity, for I think $1,200. But the problem that I see there is the max battery still uses the NCM battery chemistry. And I'm not positive on just the extra battery for $800. It might be lithium iron phosphate as well, but I'm not positive. Though expanding the battery capacity there with the Delta 2 doesn't seem like a very great option, because the extra battery is completely useless without the Delta 2. All it does is prolong the life of the Delta 2. It would be more value out of your money if you just spent an extra $200 and got 2 of the Delta 2s, and then you have 2 of them. You can use them in different areas or however you want. The coolest features about this is EcoFlow is now entering a new market within the portable power stations. They're using lithium iron phosphate batteries. It can power up to 1800 watts on the inverter, and they can do all of this at a price point of $1,000. And here initially they're offering some sales. I've seen some for $50 off, even $100 off on some of them. And then they're also offering a free waterproof bag for the first week of orders. They just released it on September 16th, and today is the 19th, so there's probably about 4 more days left that you can purchase the Delta 2 and get a free waterproof bag. So I actually have it in my cart on Amazon. I've got the Delta 2 and the waterproof bag, so that comes to $10.68, and then the bag is $69 off, and I got a 10% off coupon so that's $99 off, so that brings it down to $8.99 plus tax, so it's about $964.29 total that it will cost. which is a pretty good deal. The timing isn't really great right now because it's September, we're heading into winter, and the main use that I would be using this for is camping, and the camping season is winding down. If they were releasing this in February or March, that would be the perfect timing. Then I would be buying it immediately and using it immediately. If I buy it now, it's most likely just going to sit until I can use it and take it on trips and whatnot. Anyway, so that's my dilemma. I think it's a really good option. So yeah, if you can't tell, I'm pretty excited about this power station. Just having a hard time swallowing $1,000. Though that being said, it's a whole lot better than swallowing $2,000 from the other options that are available, because it seems like most of the power stations out there, there's several options in this very small in the mini range. So you can find a power station with an inverter size between 300 and 600 watts very easily, with a battery size around 300 to 600 watt hours as well. There's plenty of those options. But then from there, the whole industry seems to skip clear up to these $2,000 options that can power 2,000 watts and have a battery size of 2,000 watt hours as well. It would just be nice to see more of these that are in that middle ground area. So to go from spending, maybe $300 roughly, $300 to $500, up to like $1,000 to $1,200, and then you've got your $2,000 options. So I'm just really excited for EcoFlow that they're entering a new market here into lithium iron phosphate battery chemistry, as well as the middle ground of power stations, because this application is perfect for like van lifers, van dwellers, truck camping, off-grid solutions, and of course it's great for power outages as well. Yeah, anyways, I just wanted to put this video together real quick and give you my thoughts of the new Delta 2 that's just being released, and maybe it might be something that you think would be worthwhile for yourself, something that would suit your needs. If you've been looking for a power station in that sweet spot in the middle ground, I think this is a great option, and hopefully Bluetti will see this new product. Surely they know of the product. Hopefully Bluetti will come out with their own product, their own version, and enter the market as well, because for right now there's just nothing that is in that middle ground. And I know there is Jackery. They just came out with the 1000 Pro with a 1000 watt hour battery, same size as this roughly, but the problem is the inverter size, I believe, is only up to 1000 watts, and so you can't do an electric skillet, you can't do a microwave, you can't run larger appliances for just those 5 to 10 minutes that you need to run them. So this is a really good option, and I would hope that Bluetti will see this and come out with their own version of this product, just to keep good competition going. Anyways, so those are my thoughts about the new Delta 2, and I'm still on the fence whether I'm gonna purchase it or not, but thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and we'll see you in the next one.